How far can media intrusion go before it violates a person's rights? Prince Harry's fight against it provides a revealing case study. Imagine being born into a world where every moment of your life is under scrutiny. For Prince Harry, this was his reality. From his earliest years, he was thrust into the limelight, a spectacle for all to see. His childhood was far from ordinary, marked by the flash of cameras and the relentless curiosity of the public. The media's fascination with Harry wasn't benign. It was a voracious appetite that demanded more, feeding off the personal lives of the royals. This wasn't more evident than in the tragic events surrounding his mother's death. Princess Diana, beloved by many, was relentlessly pursued by the press. Their incessant intrusion, a constant shadow that ultimately played a role in her untimely death. This tragic event was a formative experience for young Harry. It was a stark introduction to the darker side of fame and the media's insatiable hunger for sensationalism. It was a lesson learned in the hardest way possible, and it left a deep imprint on Harry, shaping his perception of the media. As Harry grew older, the media's intrusion did not wane. It evolved, becoming more cunning and relentless. They twisted his words, invaded his privacy, and scrutinized his every move. They painted a picture of him that fit their narrative, regardless of the truth. It was a constant battle, a struggle to maintain his dignity amidst a sea of misinformation. This early exposure to the harsh realities of media intrusion set the stage for the battles Harry would later fight as an adult. It forged in him a determination to protect his own, to challenge the status quo, and to fight for the right to privacy. It made him realize the importance of truth and integrity in the face of a media that often seemed to lack both. Prince Harry's early life was marred by media intrusion, setting the foundation for the battles he would fight later in life. The battle has begun, and its outcome will shape not only Harry's life, but also the future of media ethics and privacy rights. Prince Harry's relationship with Meghan Markle turned the media's attention towards him with renewed intensity. It was as if a spotlight had been switched on, casting a harsh, unflattering light on their every move. A love story that should have been celebrated was instead distorted into a tale of controversy and scandal. The tabloids, led by individuals such as journalist Katie Glass, were at the forefront of this invasive scrutiny. They spun tales, twisted facts, and sometimes outright lied to sell papers and clicks. A prime example of this is when Glass called Prince Harry obsessed with privacy. But let's pause for a moment and think, isn't it a basic human right to have one's private life respected? Isn't it ironic that the same tabloids that hounded his mother, Princess Diana, until her tragic end are now doing the same to him and Meghan? The media's relentless coverage did not stop at invading their privacy. They dug deeper, creating a maelstrom of misinformation around the couple. For instance, there was the uproar over their Netflix documentary. The media fanned the flames of fake outrage, turning a simple documentary into a controversy. But it didn't just stop there. Even their charitable endeavours were not off limits. The headlines manipulated the narrative around their charity work, twisting it into something negative. It became clear that the media had an agenda. They were willing to protect the institution, even if it meant tarnishing Harry's reputation. The media's insatiable appetite for stories about Harry and Meghan led to an unprecedented invasion of their privacy and a distortion of the truth. Their lives were turned into a spectacle, their actions scrutinized and their words twisted. This was not just an invasion, it was a full-scale assault. But as we will see, Harry and Meghan were not ones to back down from a fight. They stood their ground, ready to battle against an industry that thrived on intrusion and misinformation. And so, the fight back begins. Instead of succumbing to the media's pressure, Prince Harry chose to fight back. He refused to be a pawn in the hands of the tabloids, and he decided to expose the media's dirty secrets. The prince stood up and responded to the accusations, not with anger, but with legal actions. He took on the UK press, battling them in court, and guess what? He's been winning. Prince Harry's legal battles have been nothing short of a revelation. They unveiled the murky depths the media would sink to, just to get a juicy headline. His lawsuits have shed light on the illegal surveillance practices, phone hacking, and persistent harassment he and Meghan have been subjected to. It's a chilling reminder of what his mother, Princess Diana, had to endure. These victories are not just his, but ours too. They reveal the underbelly of a media system that thrives on intrusion and misinformation. The prince's victories in court are shaking the foundations of this system, sending a clear message. No one is above the law, not even the mighty press. Harry's fight exposes the media's obsession with tearing down public figures to sell papers. But it's more than just a personal battle. His fight is a symbol of resistance, a beacon of hope for those who've been wronged by the media. His victories in court are not just about setting the record straight. They're about challenging a system that thrives on invasion of privacy, a system that believes it can play with people's lives for profit. His fight is about justice and changing the way the media operates. Prince Harry's fight against media intrusion is not just for himself, but for justice. His victories have the potential to change the way the media treats public figures and ordinary people. So, let's stand with Harry, because when he wins, we all win. The fight is far from over, but one thing is clear. Harry's not backing down, and neither should we. Prince Harry's fight against media intrusion has left a lasting impact. His resistance against the media's intrusive practices has not only caused ripples in the world of journalism, but also sparked a global conversation about the ethics of media conduct. Media intrusion isn't just a problem for the rich and famous, it's an issue that affects us all. Prince Harry's battle has brought this issue into the limelight, compelling us all to question the boundaries of privacy. His struggle has triggered a debate about the line between public interest and invasion of privacy. When does reporting become stalking? When does interest become intrusion? The prince's legal battles against media tycoons have unveiled years of questionable surveillance, phone hacking, and harassment. This exposure has given the public a glimpse into the dark underbelly of the media world. It has revealed how far some media outlets are willing to go to sell stories, even if it means trampling over the rights of individuals. The repercussions of Harry's fight are far-reaching. It's not just about him or the royal family, it's about justice. It's about changing the way the media behaves, not just towards public figures, but also towards ordinary people. His fight is challenging the traditional power dynamics of the media. It's inspiring others to stand up against media intrusion and demand respect for their privacy. Harry's battle has also highlighted the need for stricter media regulations and accountability. Journalists like Katie Glass, who twist the truth to feed their narratives, should be held accountable for their actions. The media should serve the truth, not their agendas. The media should respect the privacy of individuals, not exploit it for their gain. The future of media ethics is uncertain, but one thing is clear. Prince Harry's fight against media intrusion has started a revolution. It has triggered a global conversation about the right to privacy and the role of the media in upholding or violating this right. Prince Harry's fight against media intrusion is a testament to his resolve to protect his privacy and that of others, challenging the media's traditional power dynamics. His battle isn't over, but it's already changing the world of media as we know it. In the battle against media intrusion, Prince Harry stands as a beacon of resistance. He's been on the front lines, battling the tabloids that once hounded his mother and now relentlessly pursue him and Meghan. This fight, though personal, is far bigger than one man or one family. It's about the integrity of the press, the right to privacy, and the extent to which public figures should be subjected to media scrutiny. Let's take a moment to recap the key points we've discussed. It's clear that certain members of the UK media, like Katie Glass, have been less than fair in their coverage of Harry and his wife. Accusations of obsession with privacy ring hollow when one considers the relentless pursuit of stories about him and his family, often at the cost of truth and fairness. The irony is as plain as day. Furthermore, the media's manipulation of stories about Harry and Meghan, from their Netflix documentary to their charity work, reveals an apparent agenda. The goal seems to be to protect certain institutions, even if it means tarnishing Harry's reputation in the process. However, Harry refuses to be a pawn in their game and is fighting back, exposing their unethical practices. This fight has implications far beyond the royal family. If Harry wins his legal battles, it could change the way the media treats public figures and ordinary people. It is a stand against a system that has caused untold harm and has the potential to bring about a more ethical media landscape. Remember, the fight against media intrusion is not just about celebrities or royals, but about the rights of every individual to privacy. Harry's battle is our battle too. His victories could pave the way for a more respectful and accountable press. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Goodbye.